Good evening, everybody. It's 7:53 p.m. or is it daylight savings time coming up, where that's applicable 11/2/2019. Take a look at this chart right here for Apollo, which you can get on their website for the document page, and it's called the comparison chart. And when you download it, it lets you check this all out, and you should if you're new to Apollo, or if you really want to study the best coin in crypto. It really basically shows you why the dominance of Apollo's features are going to make this coin one of the top coins in the world, along with what they're doing in Africa. And we'll get to that in just 1 second, but with the speed of 1 to 2 seconds, as you can see right there. Apollo beats XRP, Tron, Stellar, Cardano, the whole list. Then you look at their transactions over here on the left. When you look at all the transactions, all the features over on the left, you've got basically a long list that most of these are built into your wallet that you download from the website, and or the network. And when you look at the dominance over BTC, ETH, XRP, LTC-XMR, and TRX, you can see that basically the dominance is complete. And what you're looking at here, of course, for the privacy, you can't forget that. But remember this, it's the privacy features of a privacy coin, but it has the public features that are built in. And those, basically, whenever you do any transactions or anything with this, you basically have to check off the privacy features. So it's basically public right off the bat. Now, in Africa, Apollo's been working with the ADF group, and it's been going on now for many months. And they've basically made an announcement. Was supposed to be Monday, now it's Wednesday. But guess what? I gotta say this, anybody that's new to Apollo and you're just getting into it, watch my last videos. Okay, you'll get an idea of what's going on. And when you talk about the future, let's put it this way, when you go to investing in anything, stocks, crypto, you're investing to basically win. And when you go to the casino, you're playing to win. You're playing poker or whatever. But you're trying to succeed. And the thing about this, it takes the assets and the value of the product to make the coin, to make it succeed. So when you are putting out the fastest coin in the world, and the most private with the public option, and dominance in the features of the wallet, download the wallet, and you'll see them built in there. There's a DEX built into the wallet that is in the beta form that's going to this black mode soon. And it's going to have, right now it has ETH and Paxos stablecoin active in it for trading. BTC is coming very soon, and then more coins are coming in. And in fact, you can vote your coins in. The thing that you got to understand is that with this announcement coming out of Africa on Wednesday, this, in my opinion, but keep in mind, I'm the first one that's been with Apollo. I started promoting Apollo back in April of 2018. So I have a feeling I know what I'm talking about here with Apollo. This is the piece that's going to put it into the stratosphere. The reason why? I'll show you in this video. Some of the things that Steve has said, and when you look at basically anybody that's been around crypto, and you know that the coin does a certain thing, and it has a dominance in a certain thing. But this is the all-in-one, and this is doing it on all fronts. And with this Africa piece on Wednesday, this is just the beginning. Just the beginning. Apollo is going to rock the crypto in the world, the whole world, in the next couple months. And then in 2020, just watch for Apollo to just zoom up the charts and go up, 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 and away to the top. The reason why? They are doing things that nobody has ever done before. History is being made. And that's going to be evident on Wednesday this week coming up. So we have the daylight savings time going on, and in effect you get an extra hour. So the stuff I just gave you in this video that you're watching right now, you got an extra hour to take care of business. and I'm not your financial advisor, but it is available on Bitmart, IDEX Pro, System Coin, DigiFinex, Antilli, all out there and ready to go. And I think I may have forgotten one of them, but it's just you have the opportunity, and you're getting in the ground floor. So we'll get a little bit more into Apollo, but right now we got news. You've got Telegram releases test crypto wallet despite SEC lawsuit. You can go to their website and get the piece that you need for the wallet, and you can take care of business. They also say you can do the Telegram and the bot, but I wouldn't do that. I would just go to the website and take care of business and get it that way if you want to do it. What's the future for Ton? We don't know yet. Regulations are sort of shutting that down right now. Okay, Brad Garlinghouse put out a tweet that many have doubted the benefits of XRP, but you don't have to take my word for it. The proof is in the pudding. I see that a lot. MoneyGram is experiencing real-time settlement 60 seconds in USD to Mexican pesos. Pre-funded accounts will become a thing of the past. And you look at what they're doing with MoneyGram, yeah, this is the beginning of cross-border trade for commercial for a lot. MoneyGram is kicking butt on it, and it's going to be bigger and bigger. But you're going to see stuff happening with Apollo for cross-border trade on the continent of Africa starting off. That's going to knock your socks off. Now, BAYK, Bitcoin futures sees huge, weak, growing institutional interest. And they have. And what BAYK is doing, and I made a comment videos ago that I said that BAYK is in the maturing phase, and it is. It's going to get bigger and bigger. It's going to do more and more. And with that more and more, that app that they're designing for payments with Starbucks and others, this update also says that they have other companies that are working with them for this app to make it the best, and that's including Microsoft. And they are also making sure that they support a superset of digital assets, including the cryptocurrencies. So that's that. For BAYK, BAKKT is going to do well. Former U.S. Congressman picks up his first Bitcoin. Ron Paul. This got his, at the Litecoin Summit, got his first Bitcoin, and sent to him by Bobby Lee. And let's take a look. You got the pictures there. Discussion was fantastic. And Satoshi Light, very, very good for that. And just gave it to him in a wallet. And that's pretty good. So, ballot wallet. He's got to be happy. That was a $10,000 gift, pretty much. Ron Paul's got money, but that's anytime you can get a gift like that, that isn't bad. But of course, he has to disclose it. I think he's running for president. Customers of Golex Exchange can't access the funds. This isn't funny. When you talk about the exchanges that store offline in cold storage, Coinbase, and a few others, you got to make sure that it is a fundamentally secure cold storage. That means that multiple backups of the keys for the cold storage is done. Not having one individual in charge of it. And this here, the Zimbabwe exchange Golex is under fire after its CEO allegedly lost the private keys to the company wallet. Okay, the CEO. Okay, I lost them. Well, guess what? You got to have more than that. So be careful when you're out there taking care of your stuff for exchanges. It's best to keep them in your wallet and wait till it's time to exchange and then do it. A while back, Forbes had an article about the top 3 coins, and Forbes is good. They break it down and they look at what the facts are. And Ethereum, number 1, and XRP, number 2, and guess what? Who's number 3? Oh, that's right, top 4. Tron, and I believe Tron. Let me put it this way: if Justin Sun didn't play his games left and right, you would see Tron do better. But at the same time, he does do some good things. So what's going on with Tron? They are going to be one of the ones out there, like I said for a long time. Media, that they're going to do a lot with media, and that's awesome for them. Now, when you do this, who's next? Apollo. So, in talking about how Apollo is new, but how much they've done, and going through the long list there. There's a new article on Forbes that just came out, and it's for the Middle East. And this one here for the Forbes Middle East BAYK.com, 4 ways blockchain could make life easier for small businesses. And when you look at the breakdown of it, it talks about the ICOs and whoever the author is and how much they made in 2018 versus 17. 80 million, no, 4 billion covered. Let's see, 13.7 billion was raised in ICOs for the first 5 months of 2018 versus 188 billion in 2017. There's been a lot of regulations, a lot of getting rid of the crud, and you've got that. Now, IEOs are the most popular new thing. Those are where they're basically put up for a short time on an exchange and then sold out fast, and they're vetted. So they're good ways to go. And BAYK, back on the Apollo network, along with CoinTick, they have it, and I'll show you that in a second. So when you talk about this article, then they break it down. They go to cross-border trade and transaction speed, and they talk about how Apollo has settlement of time of only 1 to 2 seconds. That is going to sub-seconds soon. So talking about the transaction speed and how they have sharding. And when you come down here at the bottom, supply chain tracking, you got to understand what Apollo's network has. The most advanced blockchain. This is going to be all part of Apollo's bit in Africa and other countries around the world, because you have their network is extreme for its speed, its privacy, but its public option. And you look at what's going on with them. I got to just say this before I get into the branch breakdown for the devs that are working on Apollo's network and wallets. You got to go here first and just show this. They're working with the different countries. And I'm going to move my laptop here for 1 second. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Whoops. Touch screen, so I just moved it. So they're working in Lesotho. Okay, I have a hard time pronouncing that. And this is not saying that Wednesday's agreement is with them. Just moving my coffee. But they have a lot going on in the different nations in Africa. And this is going to make anybody that holds Apollo pretty happy. Very happy. Because what they're doing in Africa, it is going to be the people's currency. It is going to be where the people of Africa have a much better life because of Apollo. And that's the best way to put it. Because it's a 0% inflation coin that Apollo has. They're taking advantage of it. The endless featured blockchain that the ADF partner of Apollo said about Apollo. Their endless features. They were the obvious choice. Apollo is going to be big in Africa, bigger than any other coin that's doing anything in Africa. Because as Steve says, they're working at more of the core of the government features and what they need to get done in the government. Not just one aspect or things like that. And this partnership with the ADF group is so valuable, it's amazingly good to have. Good to have. So this coming up in just a few more days for the first announcement of many is going to make every Apollo nut so happy. And that's the best way to put it. And getting in on the ground floor of anything is very important. And everybody has a chance with Apollo. I feel good. You know why I feel good? Because I was the first one to bring Apollo out there and push it every day. And every day. Because I believed in it from the first day back in 2018, April 12th. Well, guess what? Knowing what I know now, and knowing what I have known for all this time, you got to understand that Apollo is going to be the biggest coin in the world. And the reason why I say that, and it's not hype, is because they have every feature built in currently, and they're building more, and they're advancing more. So when you talk about their advancement, I love that picture. Now I'll talk about this real fast. Bakkt and CoinTick on a Ray Delta exchange. Go to the Bakkt website for information. The list is down, or the link is down below, and you have that for Ray Delta for the CTK ETH pairing. And you see down here, you can read this, pause the video. I don't have enough time to go over that part of it because I got to go back to Apollo real fast to lose. If I lose the mojo, it's not good. Okay, you've got, here's Liberty, who handles BAYK, talking about the multi-signature feature implemented. He likes the feature, and he says it will be in the setup and along with QR system, NFC systems, the alias system, and quite a bit more. This was just today. And then he says CMC should change back any day. Would not hurt if anybody puts an update request. And then, how are the tech papers going? James mentioned, and he said tech paper is going great. The new paper will be more detailed than ever. And they're all wishing him good luck and everything. And guess what? He was so excited. He was just basically saying everything's going so great. Stephen was saying. So here he mentions our exchanges will incorporate nearly every African fiat currency soon after opening. Okay, because there's been like Cardano. Well, you'll see this in a minute. So Binance's integration of the Nigerian currency isn't a huge deal. Even our biggest competitor, Cardano, has an MOU with Ethiopia regarding agriculture. We are only working with core government functions such as voting systems, identification systems, financial systems, and tax systems. That's the difference. Apollo is going to the heart of the matter, and their innovation since day one. And I'll give you credit to Steve and to Victor, were the devs. Those two put together a package that is unbeatable. And where they're going next year for DAG Consensus Protocol, Apollo Cloud, TPS 1 million plus, the ARKNET for DApps, smart contracts, you've got that for 2020. But in 2019, with this time-saving day ahead of for a lot of the world, United States at least, you've got this available to you, including forging built into the wallet for passive income, free coins. Press a button, you get free coins. So this whole piece that Apollo's doing, and it's hard to do Apollo in a short video because there's so much going on. But if you pay attention from this to this video only, you'll get everything you need to know. And that is this coin and the people behind it are building the most important things that people will use. And it's a use case scenario that makes mass adoption possible. When I say mass adoption, when you see the people of Africa and all the different countries that utilize Apollo's blockchain and their wallets that are available, that are coming up, the wallets for national currency in Africa are not going to be privacy based at all. The public, complete, light wallets, QR code scanning, and payment done. Okay, that's coming in Africa. And you look at what the devs are doing, a new update is coming shortly for the DEX. They're doing the next, or the new sharding was just done, a new block was done, and they're doing more and more on the network, getting ready for the DAG Consensus Protocol. Fast Apollo for sub-second speed is coming real soon. All these pieces of the puzzle, all these things are just coming together. And Apollo is basically just doing this, ladies and gentlemen. They go to the website, check out all the stuff. You've got the store that you can buy your goods at, Apollo Goods, over on the side over here. And it's a fun place to shop, the fan store. You also have the technical support for customer service, the fact page. Stay tuned, put your email address in there. They will email you and keep in touch with you. The platform tells you all their features. The wallets, the most important page. Download the wallet and test it. The dashboard's over here on the left. And the Vault wallet is the one to get for the DEX. Keep in mind this. Go to the Apollo Currency YouTube page. Go to, and the link is down below, by the way. And look at the instructional videos for the university, Apollo University. Who else does this kind of stuff, guys? They're covering every base, customer service on the website. University videos to instruct you. Telegram group that gives you help whenever you need it. Ask any questions for the Apollo Currency main Telegram group. A block explorer to check the blocks. The source code. The document page I mentioned in the beginning of the video that gives you the tech document. Take a look at that, the comparison chart I showed you. One pager, technical paper, white paper. New tech papers coming out for sharding and DEX. Everything is working. the decentralized bank network they're building, and this is going to be updated. But I'll tell you this right now. When you look at this country right here, and you just take a look at what the possibilities are, and I meant to say this country, because I wasn't looking at the screen, this country, right off the bat, they're going to be going around the world more and more, but Africa's the first. And you're going to see so much happen. So much happen. They've been working with Zimbabwe, Lesotho, Comoros, Swaziland. They've been working with all of that, and they have more and more working also. So you got to understand, look at the roadmap, and you will see basically the progression of this coin and why it's going to take the coin to the top, and why this investment, you're playing to win and you're investing to win. And this is my opinion, but this is a win-win scenario. Coming up this Wednesday is going to show you what I mean. I have, how can I put it? There's going to be verification of my last year and a half of pushing Apollo, saying it would be the biggest coin in the world. There's going to be verification coming up on Wednesday, and I love it. And guess what? Back a year and a half ago, I made a video, basically had it made for me, that basically told the future and what I planned and what I knew would happen. And it's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. If you snooze, you lose. There's not many more days I can say that, because once it goes on its adventure up and away, you're just going to regret that you didn't get in if you didn't get in. Now, a lot of Apollo nuts around the world are excited because they did get in. And the best way to put it is, if you're playing to win, if you're investing to win, you'd make sure you got everything that you can get for all of your research done, and then lock and load and do it up. So ladies and gentlemen, any breaking news, I'll have it for you. On Wednesday, I can tell you this, I'm going to be celebrating. I don't know where I'll be, but I will be celebrating big time. And the coming months ahead are going to rock the world.